What would you say if we told you that one simple change in your data center could reduce your cooling expenses by up to 40%? It can be done. Introducing Triad's River Cooling System, the next generation in data center cooling technology. As the data center technician, it's your job to keep your equipment operating at peak efficiency with maximum reliability and for the lowest cost. Over the next few minutes, we'll explain some of the science behind airflow and cooling and introduce you to a new airflow technology, river cooling, making it possible to dramatically increase your cooling efficiency and reduce operating costs. How is this possible? The answer is right under your feet. Using Triad's patented interconnected cooling efficiency, or ICE, airflow panels designed to function within our river cooling system, you'll see cooling performance and energy savings you might have thought were impossible. The problem in the modern data center is simple. Servers and data equipment get hot. Let's start by looking at how a standard floor tile tries to solve that problem. Perforated floor tiles attempt to move air through the subfloor plenum and distribute it through the floor and up to the servers where it's needed. What really happens is quite different. As you can see, the computer room air conditioning unit, or CRAC unit, generates cool air, but surprisingly little of that air actually passes through a traditional flat-bottomed perforated floor tile. Put simply, there is enough cool air, but it's not getting to where it needs to be, resulting in pools of cold air sitting in the middle of the server aisle. We call this lake cooling because the air sits stagnant under the floor and leaks to the middle of the aisle. Air doesn't flow into the server frames themselves, nor does it flow to the upper servers. This results in an unacceptably low stratification level. Because the servers near the top of the rack are the hottest in the data center, you're forced to intervene by lowering the temperature set point of the room, as well as adding additional CRAC capacity. You improve cooling of the servers, yes, but at the cost of over 2.5 times more cooling energy than necessary. But it doesn't need to be that way. Triad's patented ICE airflow panels are the next generation in data center floor engineering, available right now. As opposed to ordinary perforated floor tiles, Triad ICE airflow panels redirect and concentrate airflow to the front of the server. We're not talking about more air, simply more efficient use of the air already coming out of the floor. Using the same airflow volume from the CRAC unit, you can see the obvious difference. Far more of the cool air is being captured and directed up out of the floor plenum to the upper levels of the server rack where it's needed most. Put simply, Triad floor tiles concentrate and accelerate your existing airflow capacity to all rack levels. We call this river cooling because we're actively moving cool air to where it's needed versus allowing leaking air to pool in the middle of the cold aisle. The net effect is striking. The temperature differential from the bottom to the top of the rack is dramatically reduced, raising the stratification level to a full 7 feet. In other words, with a simple change to Triad ICE floor panels, you can dramatically reduce or even eliminate upper server heat loads or the need for additional CRAC capacity. To further boost efficiency, installing Triad ICE server doors maximizes the airflow cooling effect even further. Instead of a conventional mesh door, which hinders airflow entry, Triad ICE doors channel and direct more cool air into the rack itself. So what does that all mean in dollars and cents? To do that, let's calculate airflow utilization efficiency, or AUE. AUE is measured by comparing the supply air temperature to the temperatures at the top of the rack. For example, a 55-degree supply air reading and an 85-degree reading at the top of the rack would have an AUE of 30. Triad ICE airflow panels help you achieve an AUE of 10 or lower without costly intervention, reducing cooling costs by up to 40%. You can quickly calculate AUE for your own data center. For every 1 degree reduction in AUE, you can see a 4% reduction in cooling costs. The secret to reducing AUE in your data center is the patented engineering of Triad's high-plume stratification fin and multi-dispersion slotted pattern. In addition to significantly reducing cooling costs, Triad ICE airflow panels can quickly replace existing data center floor tiles. They fit any imperial or metric raised floor system, provide 1,500 to 5,000 pounds of load capacity, and are easy to install with convenient handles. Considering reduced cooling expenses and painless installation, Triad Ice Airflow panels are an easy decision. Welcome to the next generation of data center cooling technology, river cooling. By redirecting and concentrating your existing cool air into servers where it's needed, you'll reduce your energy bills, reduce your capital expense, and reduce the amount of time you need to spend thinking about server temperatures. With a patented design and innovative engineering, Triad Ice Airflow panels and doors provide a turnkey solution for your data center. Talk to a Triad representative right now to learn more.